All right. So what's up, everybody? Your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is February 11th, 2026. And as always, welcome back to the channel. Been on YouTube for 9 years now. Let's get cracking right with it. 50 years ago, yesterday, was when I think it was either yesterday or Monday when this post came out, I think. And 50 years ago, the Oliver plant in Charles City, Iowa, had ceased. And that's when Cockshut, Minneapolis Moline, White had all ceased during that time frame, I think. I think White still was around in the 2000s, I believe. I can't remember, but I think I'm right. Anyway, so yeah. But anyway, let's get down to business. So, there is no FS News today. I looked. There wasn't any. So, there probably will be some tomorrow. There won't be any corn shelling videos tonight because I'm going to be at home working on the FS 25 Season 13 episodes that are supposed to get made today. And plus at 7:30, I'll be busy hanging out with my cousin. So, not the cousin that I normally go and hang out with. A different cousin. So, anyway. FS 25 Season 13. Been a really, really good season. My grandpa is back. From his dentist appointment. Anyway, so Season 13, like I said, good season. And it has been a fantastic season. I mean, a fantastic season. A beautiful season. Full of great episodes. Few slip-ups here and there. But we surpassed it, conquered them. And, yeah. So today, this is the second to last Wednesday of February, and this is the second to last Wednesday that FS 25 Season 13 episodes will get made. Now, obviously, I got a lot to do in these episodes that are coming out today. Not coming out today, but that are getting made today and won't be out till tomorrow. Some, if not most of them, will be out tomorrow. The rest of them may end up coming out on Friday. Anyway, so, with that being said, so I have to wait until the Challenger is done seeding or drilling in oilseed radish. Wait for the rest of the oilseed radish that hasn't come up yet. Wait for that to come up. Then once that's ready to go, then obviously, yes, I'll probably fast forward time into March, which I won't be doing which I'll probably have the video paused until I get to March. And then once March hits, then it's on. And I mean, oh yes, it's on. Then I'll have to, the Challenger 55 was going to go on the other field cultivator. Not this time, because the Challenger 55 has to, I guess the Challenger 55 can go on the field cultivator. It's just a matter of what is going to be used to run the other roller while the Challenger 55 is still field cultivating. In which, in this case, I'll probably use the 4955 will probably run the other roller. And some of you guys are probably wondering which tractor I'm going to drive. Well, if you guys guessed the Challenger, you guessed correct. The Challenger, now that it's actually pulling something instead of having something being mounted to the 3-point, it's going to be a little bit harder of a challenge for that tractor to turn around. Because that tractor turns around on a dime. With 3-point implements, easy enough. But when it's pulling something that's attached to the 3-point itself, that isn't a 3-point implement, like the Kuhn field cultivators, then you have to either run one of them 2 tractors and then have the other tractor on a hired worker. So, but I think if I leave the Challenger on a hired worker, it might do okay. And then I could run the 7488, which the 7488 will do the 7488 will do 4 out of the 7 fields, and the other 3 fields will get done by the Challenger. So I'll get the Challenger out to the field first, start that on a hired worker, then I'll jump in the 7488, get that bad boy fired up, get that hooked up to the other field cultivator, and then head out to the field to start field cultivating out there. And then I'll have the 5488 and the 4955 hooked up to the rollers when that time comes. So, yeah. And then, obviously, once the rollers get ahead after the field cultivators, after the rollers get ahead by 2 fields each, then I'll run the corn and soybean planters on the 4755 and the 4840. So one tractor will plant corn, the other one will plant beans. What was ever in beans will go in the corn, and whatever was in corn will go to beans. Which in this case, I believe field 2, field 2, 3, and 7 were in corn, so those will go to beans, and then 4, 6, and 83 will go in the beans. And then that way, the fields are fully yielding at a decent yield for the last harvest. And which I'm going to be packing a lot of stuff into these episodes. Just so that way I can get more done and more footage. Because the longer the episode, the more I can get done in them episodes in that time frame. And then, hopefully, once everything's done, the oats are seeded, once the oats are seeded and the beans and the corn are planted, then we'll get everything washed up. I'll have to get the Kuhn seeder isn't going to come to season 14. I'll probably be finding a different seeder for that. And then, one of the Kuhn field cultivators will be left outside because that's going to season 14, and that will be washed up I'm pretty sure I'm going to run the... if I had to put my money on it, I would say probably the Challenger 55 would be the main tillage tractor in season 14. And yeah, I'll have to figure out all the other tractors' jobs for season 14. So yeah. Now obviously none of the rollers will be coming to season 14 because I'll be getting the previous roller that I started out with, which was the green and black one, I think. I think that was the colors, I think. Can't be for sure. But that roller will be back. And then as for everything else that's going to get lined up, the combine, well, the 2 combines, corn head, pickup header, the bean head, the wagons, the 4955. I'm probably going to bring the 4755 along too. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I think the 6788 has to come out. And then, yeah, then basically that's how it's going to go. And as for all the other tractors, I believe all the other tractors are all new ones that, well, the 55 is coming along too. So there's 3 out of how many tractors I got on the farm. Well, no, the 5488 has to come too. So 4 tractors out of the whole fleet will be leaving the farm on season 13, and we'll be going with the Parker wagons, cultivator, one of the planters, one of the field cultivators, that is, and yeah, bean head, corn head, pickup header, a Massey combine, the 1688. Yeah. 1688 is kind of slow because it only goes 12 miles an hour, which to me, and to be honest, is kind of slow. And when I say it's kind of slow, I mean it's slow. So I don't know if the 1688 comes back. It might not. And maybe the 2188 will be back and will be dualed up. And I'll have the long pipe on it. So that way the 25-foot header can reach it. I'm probably gonna have to test it to see if it works, and if it doesn't work, then the 1688 will come back. But as of right now, the 1688 is gonna be back on season 14. Now originally the 7088 was gonna return, but now it's not, due to the Massey already taking that place as the second combine. So that just sucks. But oh well. But don't worry, 7088 will be seen again, probably in season 15. That's probably how it's going to go. But you guys will know it when you see it. And hopefully, well, no, the anhydrous mod won't be out by the time season 14 starts. It may happen in the middle of season 14, but definitely in season 15, there will be anhydrous getting laid down, which will be new to me. Anyway, yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, and obviously the 3rd and final Wednesday of February, then here's the thing, if I can get harvest started today, then harvest will start today. Hopefully after I can rip through the time and get into fall where I can start combining the beans, get the swather going on the oats, and yeah, it'll be pretty crazy, but it'll work out in the end. It has to, because if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then, if I can get harvest started today, then we'll pick up where we left off on the last harvest and continue and finish the last harvest ever in season 13. And we will run that as on the third Wednesday of February. Then the first Wednesday in March, yes, then there will be some stuff going on. The end of season 13, which there will only be one episode. Then, and the start of season 14. So, yeah. Pretty crazy, you guys. It's going to be. You know it. Anyway, so let's see here. Trying to think. Lego Mario Ninjago Season 6. Now, regarding that, I'm sorry that I keep forgetting to start that season. And now that it's really, 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 really late to start it, I'm going to have to try and start it this weekend to get everything ready to go and everything ready to rock and roll with that. So then, yeah, after season 6 is done, then season 7 will commence. Probably dead after season 6 ends, with episodes 9 and 10, and with season 7 starting with episodes 1 and 2. But otherwise, other than that, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow, or I'll talk to you guys all when I get home today for the FS25 season 13 episodes. And as always, I'll see you guys then. Later, you guys.